The Denver Broncos have a chance to rewrite history with their latest schedule leak. So, Christmas games have not been very kind to the Denver Broncos, especially in recent memory. In 2016, when the Broncos were just 1 year removed from winning Super Bowl 50, they played a game at Kansas City on Christmas night. It was an embarrassing loss where Dontari Poe, the big defensive tackle, threw a touchdown pass, and the Broncos ended up getting eliminated from playoff contention after that loss. Then, in most recent memory, in 2022, the Broncos played on Christmas at Los Angeles against the Rams, and it was a 51-14 slaughter. Russell Wilson threw 3 interceptions, and it was Nathaniel Hackett's final game as a Broncos head coach. Then the Broncos played on Christmas Eve night in 2023, and that was the game against the New England Patriots where Russell Wilson played terrible. It was his final game in a Broncos uniform, and that was also a game that eliminated the Broncos from playoff contention. Christmas has not been very kind to Denver, and now they're going to have another opportunity, if you want to call it that, opportunity to play on Christmas. Bringing in this tweet, they will be playing at Kansas City on Christmas night, 6:15 p.m. The game will be broadcast on Prime Video, and it will also be broadcast locally here on some Denver network. But yeah, man, playing at Kansas City on Christmas, this is a game that is probably going to decide the AFC West if all goes according to plan for both of these teams. The last time the Denver Broncos played at Kansas City, it did not end well. It was the blocked field goal game. They were able to play against Kansas City's backups in Week 18, beat the living snot out of them, but they're going to have a real opportunity here to get revenge for that blocked field goal in a game that is hopefully going to have serious playoff implications. Based on this, that probably also means that the Denver Broncos will not be hosting Kansas City Week 18. We will be playing Kansas City a little bit earlier on in the season here in Denver. We will find out that information on the 14th here in just a couple of days. But Kansas City has requested to sort of become a permanent fixture on Christmas, kind of like how the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys are on Thanksgiving. The NFL said that they weren't going to make a team an exclusive Christmas team, but then they immediately turned around and gave Kansas City another Christmas game. They played the Steelers on Christmas this past year, and they ended up winning that game. That was the game that secured them the AFC West and the number 1 seed, and that also ended up allowing them to rest their starters in that next game against Denver. So, yeah, man, this is going to be a really good opportunity. Selfishly, I didn't want this game to be on Christmas because I'm hoping to travel out to Kansas City, and travel is going to be an absolute nightmare around the holidays. But yeah, man, this is going to be fun. Christmas night at Kansas City, a chance to rewrite the narrative that the Broncos have surrounding them on Christmas games. I am so down for this. Remember, the Broncos have not won a game at Kansas City since 2015. Both times they've beaten Kansas City were in Denver. They have not won a game at Kansas City since Peyton Manning was their quarterback. So, Bo Nix is looking to do something that no Broncos quarterback has done since 2015, and that's win a game at Arrowhead. Now, you'll remember that Bo Nix led what should have been the game-winning drive in that game in Kansas City this past year. He made all the throws in that game. He did everything that he had to do. Set up Will Lutz for the game-winning field goal, but Alex Forsyth got dumped by Leo Chenal, and it ended up being a blocked field goal. So, absolutely heartbreaking way to lose that game, and the Broncos are going to have a chance to get revenge at Kansas City in this one. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed, and let me know in the comment section below, guys. How do you feel about the Chiefs hosting the Broncos on Christmas night, and are you excited for the Broncos to have that opportunity, probably with heavy playoff implications? Alright guys, and until next time, I'm your host Gage Madrid, saying peace out.